Hey guys, this is a read for the collective. I am going to get energy. This may resonate with you, it may not resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is my all sign reading. Do me a favor, go over to my other channel, the Phoenix Empath Intuitive Tarot, if you have Cancer placement, to check out our daily reads and just us hanging out with each other. No card flew over, so there's something that somebody's hiding, it seems like to me. Home, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This may not be for you. If it's not, listen to the message. If it resonates with you, if some resonates with you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? This is about home and family. This is the collective reading for all signs. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This isn't to trigger you. It's to work on the things that, oh shit, I said this isn't to trigger you, and guess what comes out? Triggered. So, okay, you're going to be triggered about this reading, but it's not out of malice. It's out of learning how to separate yourself from the bullshit, because solitude comes out. That's just how I see it, right? Yeah, there has been secrets when it comes to something that's been triggering you that you may not want to deal with. You know, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Whew. Could be in regards to a commitment. That's at the bottom of the deck. So again, this is a collective reading. I apologize, but this is a message that needs to come out. I'm going to go ahead and pull. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Untold Truths of the Heart by Aqua Moon. I'm sorry. And the card deck that this other one was is the Destined Love Oracle deck. That is on Etsy. All of these cards that I'm using now are on Etsy. But yeah, I'm going to pull from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. The cards that came out is Establish and Limit. It says Establish, Family, Triumph, and then Security. So this has to do with an established family. This is not a new family. This is a family that's already been established. You see here, there's a kid here, not going to say wife and kid, but this is in regards to a commitment, in regards to a family. Limit, final straw, overload, and at your breaking point. That is why you're seeking solitude and you're limiting the way you do things, and you are triggered. There is tension here, turbulence, arguments, and stress when it comes to this commitment, or something about secrets when it comes to this commitment. Okay, you guys, I'm going home. I'm not going to finish this. This is too much for me right now. So I owe that to you guys to finish this. Let me pull from, this is not the breakup. Let's pull from the yin and yang, and then I'll pull from the who deck to see who you are dealing with. The yin and yang may come out and tell you certain situations, but we're just going to go from here. Listen, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I said this is not to trigger you, and the trigger card come out, so you will be triggered. Listen, I'm not here to. There is so much here, but so far what I see is that your ancestors are here and you're using your intuition, because there is lack and there's doubt here when it comes to this tension. So you're doubting this and you don't really want to deal with this tension that's happening, because either your intuition is telling you that something is going on. I'm getting chills. Water is here at the bottom of the deck. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius is here. Fire energy as well. So who is this Leo, Aries, or could be dealing with the water sign? I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Look at all these cards that came out, okay? So this is a story that somebody needs to hear, that I'm going to have to tell. But you have to find your purpose in the process of this story. That's the reason why the universe is letting you know this same situation. You have to find your purpose. Can you see that? And your purpose has been lost when it comes to this family, this established family. So that's the first card that turns over. Bottom of the deck is lack and doubt. You have to find your purpose, because you're doubting yourself and you're going without because of this situation. When you think that you are an established family and you're limiting the way that you want to stand up for yourself, which is causing so much triggering energy. Yeah, family keeps coming out, you guys. What is going on? Family, home, and commitment. Commitment is here. Home is here. Family is here. Somebody is being put to the test when it comes to what has been triggering you. Ego, vanity, and pride. You guys. Yeah, renewal. You're having a renewal in the process of this. If you guys have Cancer placement, even if you don't, go to my video. It's coming out today at 3 on my Phoenix Empath Intuitive Tarot channel. And it says, what is your strength? Wait, is it, what is your strength? Hold on, let me see what it is. It is called, I wrote it down. Sorry. Where is it at? Jeez. This is hurting my heart already. It's called what gives you strength is, and that'll be on my channel. I'll link it in the description if I remember. But yeah, you're transforming, and yeah, that will be a really good read for you. Even if you have, if you're dealing, yeah, yeah, transformation. Yeah, Pluto, you're transforming out of this and you're figuring out your stability and your flow and your harmonious energy. You're figuring that out because even though you're established, you still have to find yourself. For some reason, you lost your purpose. Moon, the dark night. I always tell you, and the shadow side, I always tell you one thing you can count on is the sun. Okay, the sun, the moon, and the stars. So you're, for some reason, I feel like you have been relying on this family dynamic and this commitment and this and this home in order to make you feel complete. But although you have been triggered in the process, but that's cycles that happen. Completion, complete. I said complete, right? You have been holding back from doing everything that you want to do because you of fear of losing. You've been limiting yourself and triggered at the same time and going into solitude, hermit mode, which should have been card of Cancer, but you know it is not. It's Virgo card in regards to this offer and having clarity, and using your third eye and asking for the ancestors to help you. Whoa, that's really deep. I got chills even saying all of this stuff that I have to say because it's here, but this could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, and I'm going to put that right here. Some type of fire energy. You, Cancer, you could be dealing with the fire energy. So this could be fire and water. So your lack and the tension is coming because you lack, you know, you don't know where your purpose is because this commitment has caused you to doubt and lack yourself. You have failed weak into this commitment, and therefore, it's starting to trigger you because you feel like you need to have a renewal. Somebody's ego and pride, and it's not yours. It doesn't feel like it's your energy when it comes to how. Yeah. So Cancer, Cancer, I say, because it's here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I'm so used to saying just Cancer, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you guys are dealing with each other, one of you guys feel this way. Yeah. Yeah, that makes my heart palpitate. It makes it hurt. It makes it hurt. And I'm gonna pull from the Who's deck to see what else is coming out. Yeah, it makes me hurt because it just seems like you lost yourself. But when we love, we do lose. When we have family, we lose ourselves. When we, have a home and we feel like this is some type of established connection, we lose ourselves. We as individuals lose ourselves. And all of these cards flew out literally. Yeah, I'll pull them. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card comes out again. Natural leader, strong-willed, focused, inventive, responsible, and determined. That's who you probably were before you started to doubt yourself. Does that make sense? And before you started to recognize the tensions in yourself. We have the 9, and I don't think these are reversal cards, but the 9 card, the card number 9, impulsive, argumentative, critical, conceited, and destructive. So that's why you're finding your purpose, because whomever you were dealing with this ego, vanity, and pride was very compulsive, and it caused you financial constraints. Because here's the thing, when we lose ourselves, we lose all sense of everything. Finances, when it comes to somebody, we get and that's where the lack is. We start to doubt ourselves and everything, and start to put more energy into the family dynamic of the situation. Aquarius is here, so maybe you could be dealing with the Aquarius. Listen, or you could be an Aquarius. Unconventional, quirky, intellectual, free-spirited, unique, rebellious, friendly, but can get detached and aloof as well. So that is where the detachment is coming in at. Uranus, realistic. This is number 4. Realistic, organized, modest, trustworthy, and hardworking. That could be your energy. Secret admirer. Sometimes someone is thinking highly of you, but keeping it closed off. Well, if you don't have a renewal, you'll never know. Foreigner. You may like to travel, or you might be from a foreign country. I don't know. I've never had this card, but that could be you. You know, and that could, I don't know. I don't know, but you could be like the girl Anna. What is it? Finding Anna, or whoever that is, that show on Netflix, where she came from a different country and realized that she could create whoever she wanted to be. But that's a part of having the spark and finding yourself and going after things, you know? I'm just saying, I know it might not be right, but that's what you have to do, and believe in yourself and believe in whatever it is. That's what these people do when it comes to dealing with, not dealing with what they cause people, the emotions that they cause people when they're not healed. Friend, kind and respectful to you, laughs with you, comforts you when you cry. So that could be this person that's a secret admirer that might be able to help you find your passion and find your purpose. Leo, prideful, generous, true blood, leader, charming, loving, popular, very trustworthy, when out of balance, tend to be controlling, boastful, and intolerant. So, that could be who you're dealing with. We also have isolated. Number 7, isolated, detached, lack of trust in others, lack of generosity, because that's where you are now. You don't trust in anyone and you're isolated from that, but you're going to have a transformation. You're going to have a transformation, a frenemy. Gossips about you, secretly competitive, abusive, and tend to be a bully. This could be somebody that you're in a relationship with in your home dynamic, and that's why home, family, and all of this energy is triggering, because this same person who once admired you and once was your friend is now a frenemy, and that's why you're closing yourself off. That's why you're closing yourself off. So again, you have to get your glow back and figure out your purpose. The sun and the moon, I tell you, the only person that you can count, only thing that you can count on besides yourself is the sun, the moon, the stars. If they don't come out day and night, then we got a problem. We got a problem. And so that's where the problem lies at, because you're counting on a situation, a person, which you think you would be able to. But after so long of you just getting it to the point to where you aren't even, I don't know, where you get into the point to where you're not even in the, you don't even trust yourself. You doubt yourself. You live in lack in your head space. It's triggering. Everything is triggering you, and you start to, isolate yourself, and you stop trusting in people, and you stop giving to people, and you start detaching yourself and isolating yourself, and it becomes a trigger for you. This needs to go on my Cancer channel. I think I might post this on both of my channels, because this is serious. This is serious. Who is this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person that you've been dealing with? Because this is hard. Yeah, this might go on both of my channels. I'm not sure. Let me pull. I don't even want to. I mean, we have to get through this in order for us to grow. So I am going to go ahead and pull another deck. I haven't used this in a reading in a while. And well, I guess Leo and Aquarius did come out, I think. Did Aquarius come out? Because I was going to say, normally these card decks have, Aquarius and Leo came out. Who is this? Air, fire, and water energy is what I should say. What I should name it. Let me write that down, because I will forget. But yeah, I just feel like, you as a person has to, this air, fire, energy. Yeah, you as a person have to understand the situation that you're in order for you to even see and to have clarity. So it might hurt to hear this. It might hurt to hear this, but you have to hear it. So I'm going to pull from the situation deck to see what the situation is and try to dig deeper in here. You have to learn financial support. So maybe this maybe this is the person who's supposed to be, has either been separated, but maybe this is the person who you once shared, that's what I'm saying. and it makes sense. Secret admirer, friend. They once admired you and they were your friend, and then they became your frenemy, because you're going through and you decided to find yourself and have a transformation, and you have clarity about the offer that they gave you was full of it. It made you doubt and have lack and be triggered and had to go into solitude and isolate yourself from people. Does that make sense? Obsession, yeah. You must, at one point they had to have you, like a must have, an indulgence, or you guys felt the same way. And then it turned around and ended up in shambles and financial shambles when it came to, yep, indifferences. So this is you separating from this person, yeah, because you were closed in, trapped, and frustrated, and they changed you. Look at, they changed you. They made you feel isolated. They made you not be able to trust. So this could be a Leo, Aquarius. This could be an Aries, Sagittarius. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could be an air energy. It could be all of the above. And so the thing is that this person made you trust, and then they broke your trust. And at one point you lived with them through telepathic dreams and songs, 5D, and you kept holding on to the memories because you thought this was a mirrored soul. And now you're single. They're single. And coming together, reconciliation, spiritual union, and a soul contract. Because of family, it comes back out again. So you're thinking right now, and maybe this is why this read is meant to find you, because you're thinking about coming back together with this person. Because again, when we get in our Queen of Pentacles mode, not just Cancers, but all of these signs, when we get in our Queen of Pentacles mode, it's like a loving family is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. We are like gang members. We believe in, blood ties. Anybody that we feel like we are, we consider family, then it's considered that, depending on who you are. But the reconciliation, maybe you guys were separated at one point, and now, you guys are single, or you are single, but you live with them through the 5D. Now remember, and I don't know if I told you this, and because I don't know, I'm debating on what channel I'm going to put this on. I might put this on my channel, the Phoenix Empath Intuitive Tarot. They're both my channels. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I think this message, because right now the messages are going out slowly on my other channel, The World is Waiting. And so I know that this is something that may be selfish, but this is something that a Cancer needs to hear, that everybody needs to hear, not just a Cancer. But if, maybe I'll put them on both channels, because I know it's selfish for me to say that, but this is what happens when you find all this information about somebody or a person, place, thing, or situation when it comes to home, family, and just the commitment, that you keep recalling the memories. Now, I say to you guys that, a mirrored soul is here to teach you what it is that you lack in, and the things that you need to work on for yourself. And that's always giving and understanding and supporting, when it comes to certain things. I might read it, I don't know, but the coming together, reconciliation, the spiritual union, and soul contract always comes back. So I always say that if you don't want this, after you get rid of it, don't ask for it. Because if you ask for this person to heal and only heal, let them stay where they are. But if you ask for them to heal and then you start looking at it like, this person is my family, and you keep living through them through 5D, which you will in the beginning, but once you've learned to heal and to trust again, and to not lack generosity, and not to detach and isolate yourself from people anymore, go into solitude and triggering, then that means that you have healed. And that's when this will come back around, and this person will realize that I can't believe that we were fighting over money. And then you're going to say, no, you weren't fighting over money. You were fighting over power. I was loving you, period. Secret admirer, friend, frenemy. Because you admire me at first, and then we became friends, and now you're my enemy. And now we're going through the court system. But after you get through the court system, then this person sees it differently, like, oh, the collective wasn't that bad after all. And then the cycles happen and you heal. And then the ancestors say, yeah, you need to heal. change. You change the way. Remember, strength is not always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. Your cycles change. You complete a certain uh, um, test from the universe, and their ego starts to change. So when you complete it, they complete it, because you guys live through the 5D with each other. And so then here it is, this person automatically, it's like Cupid's bow. Every time you heal or you forgive the person for this, the bow shoots, boom, the arrow shoots and hits this person who feels like they're good because I'm financially together. When you were suffering financially, and just saying, well, can you just give me the money for the electric bill? Can you just give me money for shoes? Can you just give me money to pay the house note? And the only way you were going to get it and have this back again was to go through the court system. Does that make sense? And so that's when you became frenemies. You had to deal with each other because of this home, these kids, and so the family that was a family at one point, and it triggered you. So again, you had to stop traveling if you're not from the States or whatever, and you had to love this person and learn why you were isolated and have a renewal. And so once you have this renewal, because you guys had the divorce or whatever, once you had this renewal, right? Hold on. Work with me. Once you had this renewal and this spark, this person felt every time you healed. This person felt every time you say, you know what? Hold on. I know my purpose. Look at that. I know my purpose. My purpose is not to love or to be. Wait a minute. No, right here. Or to be isolated, or to be detached, or not to trust in others, or to lack generosity. That's not my purpose. My purpose is to realize my strengths and what I bring to this table, to this house, what I've established inside of here. And whether it not be a house, it could be just a situation. And I'm stable before this person. I was harmonious before this person, and I went with the flow before this person. And now I have clarity. I know my strengths. I know my empowerments. And I also know my dark side. I know both. Right? I know both. So I'm going to limit the way I do things. I've reached my breaking point, and I asked the universe to show me my purpose. I asked the ancestors to show me my purpose and to guide me, to help me transform. Even though I know and I want this reconciliation, I know where I was at in this process. Does that make sense? And so that is where you are. Whether you're dealing with any sign, and whether you are any sign, this person is going to try to come back. Will they be healed when they come back? So now you're focusing on this energy here, which is at the bottom of the deck. There was once a commitment, and now there's tension. There's lack. And there's me being closed in, trapped in, and frustrated. But there also is the sun energy, which is a natural leader, strong-willed, focused, inventive, responsible, and determined. You're determined to be number one again. You're determined to be number one again. I'm going to pull from the messages of love. You're determined to be number one in this situation again. And then I'll pull from the messages of the heart. And in the process of being number one again, you have to look at things differently. Soulmate, your soulmate, listen, because this is what you had to realize, that your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. A leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you are considering. Balance. You realize that one person was given too much in this relationship. And so you had to take a leap of faith because it was arguments, it was stress. You felt lack, you felt doubted, you felt closed in, trapped, and frustrated to this commitment. And therefore, you had to figure out yourself. I'm pulling from the messages of the heart. I haven't even pulled tarot. No, I was going to say I had to think about it. I'm pulling from the messages of the heart, and then I'm pulling, unsighted. They are unstable to see the complete extent of the toxicity they brought into the connection. And because that's all they know. Wait, let me say that again. Unsighted. They are unstable to see the complete extent of the toxicity they brought into the connection because that's all they know. So you had to deal with that energy. And then we have frequency. They are aligning to the frequency of love and operating at a high frequency vibration with openness and receiving. So that could be you, but that could be because you walked away and realized that you were given too much. So they had no choice but to heal. Now I'm going to pull from the breakup oracle because you guys are in separation. Excuse me. And you saw what it is that they were going through. Yeah. I said this was a message for the collective. But this is a message for whoever gets this message, however it goes. I guess that is the collective. The bottom of the deck is friend support. I've been seeking my friends' advice about the relationship. Yeah, because their friends are probably letting them know. Or probably not. Because they probably were the ones, so they're not losing hope. Look at that. I'm learning my divine lesson and will soon be by your side. So remember when I said to you, you got away. You're the one that got away. I'll look for you next lifetime. So remember when I said to you that when you start to heal, and every time you heal and forgive whatever they said or did, you sent a Cupid's arrow over to them, which came from a good place, and healed each thing, each defense, or each time they hurt you. You healed that from them when you gave them no choice but to work on themselves. The card that came out, pushing buttons. I do things to trigger you. It's the only way I know you care. So once you stopped communicating, they tried to push your buttons. And you learned this from the universe about the mirrored souls. Now you guys going to make me get the mirrored souls. Hold on. Yeah, you learned that. Oh, I don't think it's right here. Hold on. I think I might have put it up. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. You learned how to understand that hurt people. And now they're asking for support from their friends. And their friends is like, you need to heal. Because you're hurting yourself. Here it is. All right. It says, can you see it? Yep. Okay. There is an undeniable spiritual connection here with this other soul. This will help you see all facets of yourself. The person in question is indeed a mirrored soul reflecting back to to you hidden aspects of yourself, both beautiful and challenging. This connection of mirrored souls is one of the hardest yet most fulfilling relationships you will ever experience. Serving as a cosmic mirror, your soul reflects aspects of the other that may need healing and balancing. Although this process can be confrontational and challenging, it is also rewarding as it accelerates the growth in both souls. So if you have issues with self-worth and self-love, your soulmate will soon mirror to you those same qualities, or do the things that may cause the hidden shades to surface, right? Look at that. That's just angry, right? Because that's what sometimes you have to be angry, not like this, not facetious, but angry, in order for you to get off of that messed up being beat up by everybody. Not literally. If you literally, no, we don't accept that. So if you have issues, oh, I said that. There will be times when you will feel very tested and challenged. However, if you see this beautiful partnership as an opportunity for growth, you and your partner will come to embody unconditional love. Where did it go? It's here. You and your partner will come to embody unconditional love. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find it. Give me a minute. I still want you to look at his face, though. It says, each time your mirror souls does something to aggravate you, see this moment as an invitation to go within to find shadow, and shadow self came out. Remember with the moon, right? Hold on. You guys is all just coming back together. But I'm saying you have a choice, your choice, not my choice. Shadow side here. I want you to look at this now. It says each time your mirrored soul does something to aggravate and hurt you, see the moment as an invitation to go within to find the shadow or wounded self that is being provoked by these actions. See these as a wonderful opportunity to break old belief systems and patterns that held you a prisoner of your own mind. It's like healing, right? Of your own mind. It is healing. Your mirrored soul challenges you but assists you in freeing you from that repetitious wheel of suffering. You are moving through the shadowlands. You are moving through the shadowlands and coming to that place of acceptance, love, and compassion. This is the greatest gift you can bestow upon each other. Affirmations, right? Say it if you want it. Through the reflection of your soul, I am better able to see all aspects of myself. Associated chakra is the sacral and the heart chakra. So that is the frequency. This is what this person is learning. So remember, every time you find your purpose in this shadow self, right? Every time you find your purpose, there is a transformation. Right? Every time you remember, you are empowered and you're not trapped anymore, right? You're not trapped anymore. And then you're going to be able to take those leap of faith that you need in order to get through this situation. Does that make sense? And not limit yourself anymore. So now you're going to be stability. You're going to have stability and be harmonious and go with the flow when it comes to what you've established in yourself. That is where the renewal comes in at. That is where the renewal comes in at. You understand that? That's where it comes in at. You learning your strengths from the frequencies that you go through with the moon. And then you'll understand why this person is pushing your buttons. That's all they know. They are unstable to see the complete extent of the toxicity they brought into the connection, because that's all they know. So now, don't say it if you don't want it, because that's what's going to happen. The reconciliation. But it will come, and it'll keep coming fast unless this person wants to really heal. So sometimes those 3 a.m. calls, those calls in the morning, no, don't answer. Because that will just make them come back in faster before they've healed. Give it space. Now this is from, and I like this card, these cards. I'm going to start using these in the morning for my morning reads. You guys check those out. I've done 3 months of them. No, that's Harry Potter. I have a Harry Potter deck that I'm going to try to use. Hold on. All right. Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle deck. That's what this is. So I'm going to pull these and see what message comes out for you. And I don't even know if I need to pull tarot. I don't know. All of these cards came out the way they needed to. All right. Restlessness and spiritual growth. Hibernation is at the bottom of the deck. Your soul needs time alone for meditation and rest. You went through that. You went through that. It says it here somewhere. Sometimes I want to keep it out, but I want you guys to see what we're talking about and move, to clearly be able to see what we're talking about, But you have went into solitude, hermit mode, right? And have clarity now. Now let's keep going. Spiritual growth, card number 67. Could mean something to you. You are currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution. Card number 66. So it just says that with the mirror souls. Restlessness. Find a way to calm the waters of your mind, because that is where you were overthinking at. All right. So let me go ahead and pull tarot just to give you guys a little bit of something else to get you through this. And then we're going to let this go with my affirmation. So yeah, that's just how I see this. That's just how I see this. Come on now. Nothing wants to come out. Look at that. All right. Five of Swords, ego. Knight of Cups. So I said this in my last read. I think it was it Aries, Leo, and Sag? I think it was fire energy on my World is Waiting tarot channel. And this is in the reverse with memory. 6 of Cups in reverse. So the Five of Swords, to me, the card is ego, right? Unwinnable situations, sneakiness, and defeat, right? But in the regular tarot, which is probably right here, I'll show you the difference in this situation, because this is that other person's energy. I'll show you the difference in the situation of, because they're in here. This is the Five of Cups. They're in the water. But I'm going to show you the ego card, which is actually different. Hold on. Sorry about that. The difference in the card is this person isn't taking just because they can. This person, here it is right here. That's the card there, and I'll show you the difference in the regular tarot than in this tarot card that I'm looking at. This is somebody's energy who has changed. At one point, there is a smirk on this person's face when it comes to dealing with their ego and what an unwinnable situation. They're looking at things in different perspectives now because they're able to see things in a softer way, from a softer side. Not everything has to be so tough, and not everybody has to steal when it comes to this energy. So now they're rushing towards you. This is the Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups. And I'll go ahead and show you the Six of Cups energy. They're rushing towards you. And now, not only are they in the Six of Cups energy, which Six of Cups in reverse is independence, leaving and moving forward. This has all happened because you move forward. Now they realize the difference of your energy being removed from theirs, because they're a little softer now. They're a little happier now dealing with this energy, and so therefore, sorry, I'm trying, you guys. Therefore, you see things a different way when it comes to how things are happening, and that's what you've taught this person, actually, with you removing your energy from them. You taught them how to see things in a different light. You taught them how to love in a different light. And that was the spiritual side working with your shadow side, making you be able to heal them from the 5D through song, through music, or just through removing yourself. I don't know where this cup of Six of Cups energy is, but that's what you taught this person. And so therefore, now they see things in a different light. It just takes you to move away from this person. Why I can't find my Six of Cups in it? I just had it because I showed it in my last read. But yeah, it takes from you to have to change your energy for them to only change theirs. Does that make sense? The bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is cycles. The Wheel of Fortune is cycles. So this person had to go through this cycle in order for them to see what it is that they're actually missing out of, and what how they're doing things. So again, if this is not for you, then it's not for you. And if it is, then it is. But I'm going to still show you because I know I'm taking my time, because I refuse to say that there's not a Six of Cups in here because I just had it. But you have to be able to see they have to be able to see what it is that you bring to the table, and you have to be able to learn from being in this relationship from the things that you made you stronger. And that's what the other reading was that whatever this no, that's the Eight of Cups. Whatever this person is here to teach you, you have to learn. And it's 9 times out of 10 is the things that you need to learn. And that's a different, here it is, strength. So not only is he handing you a cup of love, he or she is actually doing what it takes and understanding what it takes to get older. Does that make sense? Because this is a Six of Cups. This is a Six of Cups energy. So he's not just handing you flowers. He's helping you plant them. He or she is helping you plant them. But this is the older couple looking at this younger couple, understanding what it took to get to there. And this is what it takes to come back together in any situation. And then with the Ego card, right? This person is only fighting when they need to. They're not just going around and taking stuff from people. Look at the energy here. They're not just going around and taking stuff. This person is fighting when they need to. They're defeating the situation when they need to, and not just taking the swords because they can. Because if you look at this environment, this is not a cutthroat environment. This is taking it because you can. And this is like he has, in fighting mode, it's like fight or flight mode. And this is just because he can. The ego, the situation has changed. And remember, the ego came out here in this deck, and so that's the reason why I say that, you have to learn your strengths, and make this person have a transformation. Not only you have one, this person has to have one, and learn a softer side of what it takes to get out of this vanity and pride situation, right? And then with the Knight of Cups energy, this is to look cute. This is not caring how you get there. I don't care how you get there. Y'all know I can't sing. Get there if you anyway, or if you can, whatever it is, So it's a difference now. There is a difference. The renewal brought a difference, a transformation, a spark. It sparked something different. When in the beginning, it was like, no, irreconcilable differences and divorce. Does that make sense? So when you ask the spirit guides to help you, they don't know the difference. That's why they say watch your words because they become your thoughts. Watch your thoughts because they become actions, or something like that. Watch your actions become, oh yeah, whatever. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And so that is the difference of this situation. The irreconcilable differences. And this is not about happy life, happy wife anymore. Because they realize that financially, and it's not about the financial aspects of it. This is like pay to play. You play around, you pay for it. You lose what you had. And And so this is where they are, but it has nothing to do with finances anymore. Remember, the energy has changed. All right, you guys, let's let go of this energy. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys.